As the states started ratifying the Constitution, New York was one of the most important states, along with Massachusetts and Virginia, to ratify. Because of their large, prosperous population, if New York didn't ratify, it could seriously affect the prospects of the Constitution and the new government. After Massachusetts and Virginia ratified, it was all down to New York, but there was a great debate in the state on ratifying. One of the most significant debates was between Melancton Smith and Alexander Hamilton about the representation in Congress.
I can't believe that we, the people of New York, might ratify the Constitution. We should listen to the thoughts and beliefs of the great Melancton Smith. He is very knowledgeable in this topic, for he is a New York merchant, politician, and a veteran of the Revolutionary War.
I disagree. I think it is necessary for us to ratify, and so do many great people of this state. Take Alexander Hamilton, for instance. He is a former military aide to George Washington and was a New York delegate at the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia.
The system that is stated in the Constitution will not embody the people adequately. It won't represent America's middling class, and it will lead to government corruption. There are so many necessary qualities of representatives of an area that it is necessary for there to be many representatives in number. In Congress, with both houses, we have 91 representatives, 46 of whom are needed to make a quorum, with only 24 being secured. As Melancton Smith said, can the liberties of 3 million of people be securely trusted in the hands of 24 men?
It is not necessary for us to have the interests of all the people represented in our government. As the great Alexander Hamilton said in his debate against Smith, a large representation is necessary to understand the interests of the people. This principle is by no means true. So as Hamilton thought, the jobs of the government are commerce, taxation, and etc. It is not needed to know the interests of all our people to know how to do these jobs.
I conclude that we, the people of New York, do not ratify with the Constitution, for it won't represent the people of our state adequately and fairly.
And I say we should ratify to create a stable society that can function under the laws of the Constitution. 10 states have already ratified, and it is down to us, a very important state, to finalize the government and Constitution.
After weeks of deliberation, New York became the 11th state to ratify. New York was a very important addition because it was prosperous and heavily populated. Although New York was now a follower of the Constitution, it was a close vote. 31 voted yes, while 29 voted no. The approval of the Constitution by New York meant that the new government and union had a strong chance in surviving.